What's up, guys? Welcome to your leg workout in the program. I'm super excited. Leg something I do twice a week just to get that mass. So I'm gonna hop right into it. I started out with quad extensions. I warmed up for 12 to 16 reps. Now, quad extensions aren't gonna give you the most voluptuous quads in the world. It only works kind of on the inner part of your quad. You're gonna need leg press and dumbbells and lunges and all that good stuff to get that overall quad and leg physiques. But we started out with quad extensions just because they get the blood flow moving and things like that. So after that warm-up set of 10 to 12 reps, we hopped into the first working set, and we did the same thing as far as rep-wise in 10 to 12 reps. Just because you want to get a good pump, you want to have a good blood flow going on when you do legs. Your legs are the biggest part of your body, and it's gonna require a lot more work because you can do a lot more with it, believe it or not. And then third, we came into our third working set with 6 to 8 reps. Now I did this 6 to 8 reps right here twice. I did it for the third set and I did it for the fourth set. Kind of sorry about the angle, but you guys can see the weight changing to know that I'm going up and pyramiding in weight when I do this, because you don't want to be burnt out, but you want to have really good kind of blood flow and pump going. So after that fourth set of 6 to 8, I came into the fifth working set, 3 to 5 reps, and then as soon as I was done with that fifth rep, you see I'll change the pen and I'll burn out immediately with the starting weight that I used for my first working set. And guys, this is taxing. This is definitely a good workout. It's something that I enjoy before I hop into any of my big compound movements for legs. Whether you're doing leg press, squats, or anything like that, I love to get started and warmed up with quad extensions. All right, so once we were done with the quad extensions, we came over to the seated leg press. We did a little warm-up set. Now, with this one, adjusting the seat is going to be key, and getting good foot placement is going to be key, because you don't want to injure yourself hip-wise or your lower back. A lot of people have lower back problems because they're not doing it the form correctly. So the way I do it personally, I have my feet on the top outer part of the pad, and they're kind of slightly faced outward, and then I have the seat that I'm on. Right now you'll see in this set it's a little high. It was higher than this. You don't want to be sitting 90 degrees. I personally need the seat to be laid back a little more so I can get full range of motion. You see I just adjusted the seat there, and then I did the same thing again. This was just like a test run to make sure that the seat placement was good. So I didn't really count it as my set, but it did actually work as a set because I felt the burn and I felt the pain that it caused. But you want to get the full range of motion as if you were doing a body squat or anything like that on your seated leg extensions. You don't want to be too short a range of motion just because you won't get the best workout. All right, so once we were done with that, so I warmed up, did kind of 2 sets with a warm up with 3 plates, and then I walked over and grabbed another 45. Now, if you can't go up 45 each time, if you get to a point where you can't hit the reps, then go up by 25, right? Work yourself to this point. All right, so my first working set is gonna be with 9 total reps. And I believe on this one, I actually, I miscounted and only did 8. The goal is to get 9. I think I was just in the zone going, and I jumped 1 ahead. But do not fear. I make it up in the rest of the workout. This workout actually is awesome. Like I said, I do legs twice a week just because I never wanted to be that guy. I never wanted to be that guy who walks to the gym and has a great upper body, fantastic physique, outstanding aesthetics, got arms, chest, abs, shoulders, back, shredded, and then no legs. Like, what? I just couldn't do it. So not only did I do legs, I did legs twice a week just to make sure that I wasn't that guy. But with that being said, we hopped into our second working set of 6 to 8 reps, and you want to build muscle while you're cutting. I say this in every video so that you guys really get the point. So the point is not to do 3 to 4 reps, 3 to 4 sets of the same weight. You will not gain muscle as quick or as efficiently as you would with heavier weight. Now, you don't want to do too heavy either, because you don't want to just sit there and do 1 rep or 2 reps at a time. You want to make sure that the weight is something you can do for the rep ranges that I'm listing here. And for the 6 to 8 or the 10 to 12, you want to hit the top number. 8, 12, you want to hit the top number at the very least hit the bottom number. Don't just stop at 6.
This shit really works. Do it.
So that was me just letting you guys know that this workout actually works. This is my real results. It's real sweat. This is real pain that I'm going through. But like I said, having big, nice, aesthetic legs is awesome. And then we came into our third working set. 3 to 5 reps. See, I'm going for 5 reps. It's never 3. It's never on my mind. 3 is just there. So if I only hit 3, I'm like, all right, that was the goal, or that was okay. If I hit 4, then I'm like, all right, okay. It's never, my goal is never 3, because if your goal is 3, you're like, I'm gonna try to hit 3 and then maybe 5. You've already lost. Your goal has to be the top number, because the saying goes, if you shoot for the stars and you don't make it, you'll land on the moon. So this was a grinder set here. I got all 5 reps. And then as soon as I was done with these 5 reps, like it was really a push, and I really had to get it. You want to jump into your burnout set right away. So you're going to use the starting weight like always. If you have a partner, he or she's going to take off one side while you take off the other side, so that you don't waste too much time. I didn't have a partner, so I got a little more rest, which is not the worst thing in the world. But I made sure I hopped right into that burnout set once I was done. And if you choose not to do legs twice a week, that's totally up to you. Some people say, I don't want big legs, I don't want too big of legs, or all these shenanigans, or I don't know what. I hear a lot of excuses about legs and why people don't do legs and leg day, but it hurts. It sucks. It's something you actually don't look forward to, but you want the results. I can't stress too more how I don't want to be, me personally, be the guy walking around with a great body and no legs. That is not what I want to do in my life. So hope you don't want that either. And then we came over and we just like burned out right away. So it was about 15-20 second rest, and I just burned out. So I made sure I got those extra reps in, because I did take a little bit longer, because it was only me putting the weight back. So I mean, this workout pretty much is going to speak for itself when you guys get to the point of actually doing it. So my split for legs, I do legs on Tuesdays and Fridays, because usually it takes 2 days for you to feel the pain after a workout. So I give myself Thursday off and Sunday off, and do legs on Tuesday and Friday. Now, when we were done with the seated leg press, we came up to a lunge squat variation with the W bar. Now I'm using the W bar weight-wise, so if you're using dumbbells originally, just add the dumbbells that you would get. So if you're using 30s, just add 30 and 30, and use a 60-pound W bar, 40-40, 80-pound W bar, and so on and so forth. That's how I kind of correlated the math there. But what you want to do is you want to lunge 1 and 2 with the right and your left, and then you want to do a squat. And then your next one, you do 1 and 2, and then you do 2 squats, and then lunge once and twice again, and then you do 3 squats. So it's gonna play back here. So 1, and then you come on the way back. So you don't really want to take a break at the end. You just want to keep it going. 1, 2, and then squat. You want to make sure you have good squat form. Do your best to have good lunge form as well. I bruised my tailbone, my knees kind of hurt, so form is a little funky, but nothing crazy. I'm still getting a workout. Still getting a burn. Make sure I'm pushing through the ground with my heels when I'm squatting. My butt's going back, and I'm sitting in the chair. I'm not coming forward, and my knees, important thing, my knees are never coming over my shoes for the lunge or the squat. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to do anything that's going to put you out of the gym and get you from making those gains. So you want to squat, keep your knee behind your toe, and then make sure when you get down, you get deep in that squat, drive through your heels. You're gonna feel it all in your quads, your hamstrings, and things like that. And I did 3 sets of these guys. I did 3 sets of 3, so to speak. So I went down 1, 2, 3 squats, came back 1, 2, 3 squats. So it's 6 total lunges and squat combinations. But that's 1 set. Down and back is 1 set. When you get to 3 squats, that's over. Now this workout I figured out just from research, just from looking online, doing a lot of things. I used to just do regular lunges, and regular lunges are perfectly fine. But adding this squat in here makes a huge difference to me, and it adds extra size and strength to my leg. So I'm excited, guys. I love to hate leg day, and I actually am like one pant size away from just wearing yoga pants or leggings. The tighter the pants, the stronger you get. It's a myth, but it sounds cool, and I'm wearing them, so whatever. And once we were done with that, I'm laughing right now because actually in the workout, I was crying. I was literally crying, man. Like, you don't want to you don't kill yourself, but you want to work, guys. You just want to work. So once we were done focusing on the quads and killing the quads, we came over and started doing some hamstrings. So 4 sets of the seated hamstring curl. I was hitting the bar right there by my knee. You want to make sure the knee or the bar that's over your knee, you want to make sure that is above your knee. And then for the placement of the pad that you at the bottom of your feet, you want it right below your calf muscle. That's what I think is good form. And then have your back sitting up, so it's almost like you're sitting in a chair. You don't want to put too much stress on your knees, so make sure you have that right. I started with light weight so that I can make sure that it feels great. And you want to squeeze at the bottom for about a second, half second to a second, squeeze at the bottom, really get that feel. When you're doing warm-up sets, it's understand how the muscle works. Right here, really quick, go do a mini stretch. Make sure you stretch throughout your workout. Don't stretch too much, because if you do, it's actually like repping weight. It actually causes more harm than good. But you want to stretch so your muscles grow back evenly as well. So I came over here, did the sets and reps necessary for the seated leg press or seated hamstring curl. And hamstrings are important, guys. If you're gonna do quads, you gotta work the opposite muscle. If you're gonna do abs, you gotta work the opposite muscle. If you're gonna do biceps, you have to work the opposite muscle in the triceps. So wherever you work, you have to work the opposite muscle so that you get an overall balance inside the muscle, and that you're not walking around pulling your hamstring. You're not walking around with a bad back because you're not doing abs. You're not walking around with weird looking arms because you only do biceps or vice versa. You want to make sure you work that opposite muscle.
So I'm halfway through this workout. Just got a little more hamstrings left, another set of hamstrings on like stiff leg deadlifts, and this stuff really works, guys. This stuff really, same program I'm using. So if you ask me how I get it, this is how I get it. I put this program together for you guys so that you can achieve what you want to achieve, and I can help as many people as possible. So it's my little intermission to make a statement to the camera, let you guys know that it's not easy. Like, I didn't wake up like this. People that you idolize didn't wake up like this. They put in fucking work. So it's literally all you gotta do is work, stay consistent, and you'll get it. So let's get it.
And then once we were done with the seated hamstring curls, we came over to stiff straight leg deadlifts for 3 sets of 9. I only did 2 workouts for the hamstrings, and it was fantastic, guys. So this overall leg workout is going to be great. This video is a little bit longer. Thanks for sticking around, guys. It's going to do you guys a lot of justice when you get into the gym. You're going to love me for doing it, just because you don't want to be that guy or gal without the lower body support, the upper body. Well, mostly guys, because girls actually want that lower body. It's one of the things they do want. So you don't want to be that guy that walks around the gym, has huge, great upper body, and no legs. So do this leg workout and kill it. Let's go.